Hi, this is Ken Peters at neebyrunner.com. Near Stonehenge, England, a series of crop circles appeared in the summer of 2015. Today, I will share with you what I discovered in these messages. On June 6th, 2015, the first crop circle appeared. It is the symbol of rebirth. Then, on June 15th, 2015, this crop circle appeared. It looks like two arrows pointing to each other while piercing through two crescent moons, with another two double-sided blades pointing towards the center. The crescent moon is used in flags of many socialist and Muslim countries. I think they directly predicted the escalation of conflict in Turkey, Syria, Ukraine, and Jerusalem. More than likely, the conflicts will lead to great wars. As superpowers join in the conflicts, this is shown by the two smaller blades pointing towards the center of conflict. I also saw 4 blood moons and the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse in the circle. As you can see in this picture, I think it means we must be prepared. On 6/24/15, a crop circle. As you can see, it looks like a cross with 2 arrows on 2 sides and crescent moons on 4 sides. I want to show you a few symbols I found that may hold clues to this puzzle. The first symbol represents chaos, as arrows mean wars, and the crop circle has arrows pointing on 2 sides, just as currently wars are popping up at so many different places. Please note the arrows are not at the ends, which may mean the wars are still ongoing. Then the symbol of communism looks very much like the 4 arms of the graphic, and I don't think it literally means war with communist countries, but more as an indication of conflicts in religions, ideas, beliefs, our power. And as we can see by the 4 crescent moons, that this symbol can mean victory over death, which is what I believe it means. Although mankind is faced with unseen challenges, I think we will eventually pull through. And the last symbol I want to show you is the Wheel of Dharma. It is a wheel of life and reincarnation. Please note the arms with pointing arrows appear bigger near the center and smaller at the end, just like the crop circles. I think this is another encouraging sign that we will survive matters to the end. Then on July 6th, 2015, another crop circle appeared nearby. The center is a globe with 12 dots on the outside, with 4 double-edged blades pointing to the center globe, each with a smaller globe on the other end, and there are 2 large crescent-shaped curves on the sides of the larger blades. I believe the center globe may be our sun, as it is a sun symbol, but it can also represent the earth, since it is surrounded by 12 dots, symbolizing the 12 months of the year. Look at this circle. Do the 2 larger blades look like nuclear weapons? If tension escalates, a nuclear doomsday may be in the horizon. It is easy to see the clear warning as the 4 swords pointing to the earth from all four directions during the 4 seasons. The large crescent shapes show us the possibility that we are shielded from the worst catastrophes by the grace of God. But there is no escape of other coming disasters. To summarize, I believe this crop circle indicates that we have to prepare for the coming conflicts, disasters, and chaos. But with faith and working together, there is hope. Because this circle has the 12 months and also globes at the end of each sword. So I think we should check on planetary alignments for possible messages. I found on 6/3/16, Earth is in line with Mercury and Mars, and also at the same time in line between Saturn and Venus. Could that be the doomsday? Another crop circle appeared. This time, it has an outer circle divided into 13 parts. As we discussed earlier that Dharma is the wheel of life and the crescent moon represents victory over death, which the outer circle may reveal when all these will take place. But there are only 12 months. When will the 13 months come? Actually, there is a leap lunar month every 3 years. The next one is in 2017. But how do we know that is the leap year? Please note the large crescent object can also be the partial lunar eclipse of August 7th, 2017, which is the full moon of the leap lunar month. Now, let's look at the planet alignment on that day. Assuming the center globe in this crop circle is the Sun, on August 7, 2017, Mercury and Mars are on the opposite side of the Sun, while Jupiter and Venus lined up and formed a cross. If you extend that line, you can even connect Uranus to this lineup. On that day, Earth is in the middle of Venus and Pluto, and also Neptune and Mercury. If you disagree because Pluto is no longer a planet, how about drawing a line between Uranus and Saturn, and then Neptune and Jupiter? What do you see now? I believe these crop circles contain messages about future events, specifically in June 2016 and August 2017. I hope everyone can pray for peace and continuous prosperity of mankind. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That is why we call it the present.
Beyond the door, there's peace, I'm sure, and I know there'll be no more tears in heaven.